And won't it shame you when they tell you afterwards that your wife was Totsky's kept woman? No, it won't. You were not with Totsky by your own will. And you'll never reproach me? Never. Well, watch out, don't vouch for your whole life. Nastasia Philippovna, the prince said quietly and as if with compassion, I told you just now that I will take your consent as an honor, and that you are doing me an honor, and not I you. You smiled at those words, and I also heard laughter around me. Perhaps I expressed myself in a funny way, and was funny myself, but I still think that I understand what honor is, and I'm sure that what I said was the truth. You were just going to ruin yourself irretrievably, because you would never forgive yourself for that, but you're not guilty of anything. It can't be that your life is already completely ruined. So what if Rogozhin came to you, and Gavrila Ardalionovich wanted to swindle you? Why do you constantly mention that? Very few people are capable of doing what you have done, I repeat it to you, and as for wanting to go off with Rogozhin, you decided that in a fit of illness. You're still in a fit, and it would be better if you went to bed. You'd get yourself hired as a washerwoman tomorrow and not stay with Rogozhin. You're proud, Nastasia Philippovna, but you may be so unhappy that you actually consider yourself guilty. You need much good care, Nastasia Philippovna. I will take care of you. I saw your portrait today, and it was as if I recognized a familiar face. It seemed to me at once as if you had already called me. I shall respect you all my life, Nastasia Philippovna, the prince suddenly concluded, as if coming to his senses, blushing and realizing the sort of people before whom he had said these things. Tin even bowed his head out of chastity and looked at the ground. Totsky thought to himself, he's an idiot, but he knows that flattery succeeds best, it's second nature. The prince also noticed Ganya's eyes flashing from the corner, as if he wanted to reduce him to ashes. What a kind man! Darya Alexeyevna proclaimed tender-heartedly. A cultivated man, but a lost one. The general whispered in a low voice. Totsky took his hat and prepared to get up and quietly disappear. He and the general exchanged glances so as to leave together. Thank you, Prince, no one has ever spoken to me like that, said Nastasia Philippovna. They all bargained for me, but no decent person ever asked me to marry him. Did you hear, Afanasy Ivanitch? How do you like what the prince said? It's almost indecent, Rogozhin. Don't leave yet. And you won't, I can see that. Maybe I'll still go with you. Where did you want to take me? To Ekaterinhof, 45 Lebedev reported from the corner, but Rogozhin only gave a start and became all eyes, as if unable to believe himself. He was completely stupefied, like someone who has received a terrible blow on the head. Oh, come now, darling. You certainly are in a fit, have you lost your mind? The frightened Darya Alexeyevna roused herself up. And you thought it could really be? Nastasia Philippovna jumped up from the sofa with a loud laugh. That I could ruin such a baby? That's just the right thing for Afanasy Ivanitch. He's the one who loves babies. Let's go, Rogozhin. Get your packet ready. Never mind that you want to marry me, give me the money anyway. Maybe I still won't marry you. You thought, since you want to marry me, you'd get to keep the packet? Ah, no. I'm shameless myself. I was Totsky's concubine, Prince. You need Aglaya Epanchin now, not Nastasia Philippovna, otherwise Ferdishchenko will point the finger at you. You're not afraid, but I'd be afraid to ruin you and have you reproach me afterwards. And as for your declarations that I'd be doing you an honor, Totsky knows all about that. And you, Ganchka, you've missed Aglaya Epanchin, did you know that? If you hadn't bargained with her, she would certainly have married you. That's how you all are. Keep company with dishonorable women, or with honorable women, there's only one choice. Otherwise you're sure to get confused, ha, look at the general staring open-mouthed. It's bedlam, bedlam. The general repeated, heaving his shoulders. He, too, got up from the sofa, they were all on their feet again. Nastasia Philippovna seemed to be in a frenzy. It can't be. The prince groaned, wringing his hands. You think not?